What are some of the most prevalent like pumping myths you've seen out there that you're just like, no, like let me clear the air about that?
Right. A good one, like we talked about, is you're a 24 millimeter, which is not true. So if you're using a 24 millimeter, I can bet it's most likely wrong. I did find one or two. They were outside of the US, but it was pretty cool. But yes, you're a 24 millimeter, using a wearable pump as a primary pump. So primary pump is going to be different from a secondary pump. Your primary pump, you want it to be an efficient and effective milk removal. So just like a baby latching, if let's say they're tongue tied, they're not effectively removing that milk or transferring milk, that's going to compromise your production, because if we leave that milk behind, or a good amount of milk behind, we're telling our body we don't need that milk, and that supply starts to dip. So same thing with wearables. It just doesn't really pull out as effectively as it would a primary pump. And as you can see behind me, I have this shelf system going on. So it's my personal ranking on what I find to be great. So these all up top are primary pumps. There's a Spectra, Pumpables, Unimom, Opera, and then just it goes on from there. That's just my personal take, but you want to use a pump that efficiently removes milk from your breast or works good. You want to have the right flange size. And especially for my exclusively pumping moms, you want to be on a nice schedule too. So there's those all in general. Another one I see too is the American, I want to say, is it American? American Academy of Breastfeeding Medicine came out with a new protocol on mastitis. So we used to see heat, rest, empty the breast. It's not that anymore, because now we're finding that it's really inflammation we want to target. So some cold ice packs, ibuprofen, anything that really targets inflammation is what we want to try first.
Okay. I'm so glad you said that because I was thinking about that because my like 2 weeks in I got mastitis and I heard so many different things of like what to do, how to treat it. And so it was like, okay, what do I so I was trying to figure out like exactly what to do. I think at that time I did like a hot shower, but I also did some dangle feeding and I did sunflower lecithin, so different things like that. But so ice pack for the inflammation, you're saying is like the best way to kind of get the inflammation down.
Inflammation. There's also a new technique that was created by Maya Bowman, who's an IBCLC. It's called breast gymnastics. So it's really in the name. You just kind of pick up your breasts, you move them one way, you move them another way. And instead of trying to promote milk flow towards the nipple, we kind of want to massage away from the nipple.
Oh,
So,
really?
mhm.
Oh, it's so interesting. Okay, breast gymnastics. I gotta remember that because yeah, I had heard the opposite too. It was like go toward like get the clogged duct out or work towards it. So I gotta look that up for sure.
Yeah.